So guys, I don't think APC and Tinubu is going to like this video coming from Dr. Apoki, where he is exposed to numerous secrets about this our current government and the future of Nigeria. Take a listen for yourself. I'm going to views in the comment section.
How does witchcraft manifest? It manifests as unwarranted hatred. I was shocked to see the APC chairman in Edo State vehemently saying that he is an extremist and that he hates Peter Obi. Hates. We've not heard such kind of political vitriolic statement in recent times in civilized societies. I hate Peter Obi. Who are you, by the way? And I noticed that when the governorship candidate then, Mondo Bevolo, could not come on air to debate, he gave excuses. Number one, the people are so poor in Edo State, they don't have data. Number two, and he's always come up to speak because he knows that the governor cannot communicate well. And he packaged a defective communicator as a leader and sold to the society. And one way or the other, he won elections. I use the word one way or the other, he won elections. Then the other thing is to distort. The Edo State governor said Peter Obi, when he say he no get a shishi. Peter Obi has never said he does not have shishi. He said he does not give shishi to curry political favor. He does not give shishi to buy votes. He does not give shishi to bribe any person. And so for you to come up and say Peter Obi say he no get shishi, it's witchcraft. You are distorting the facts. There was a ceremony where Peter Obi was serving food. He did not serve food in that ceremony because he was campaigning for presidential election. It was in a ceremony where they were told that the leaders should now serve people food. Other leaders served food. For a politician to now come forward and say that he was serving food as a form of hypocrisy and campaign is witchcraft. You are distorting the fact. Let me explain to you. In Urobo mythology and study of witchcraft, somebody can be driving and a spell will be cast on him. The car will leave the main road and go into the bush. His consciousness has been distorted. Sometimes they can see somebody riding a bicycle and a spell is cast on him. That person riding a bicycle will appear as an antelope, and you will see the man driving his vehicle ram into the person with the bicycle. Oh, I thought it was an antelope. So when you distort reality, you distort facts for political reasons, you are bewitching the people. And when you deceive people intentionally just to win political office, you are practicing witchcraft. I'll give you an example. Our current president said that a promise made is a promise kept. If he does not give us electricity, regular electricity, that we should not vote for him in 2027. We are 2 years away from 2027. The man who promised you regular electricity is putting solar panels in his residence, the presidential residence, to the cost of 10 billion, if I'm right. 10 billion, and it is alleged that the project has started. So I promise you electricity. I tell you that if I don't give you regular electricity in 4 years, that don't vote for me. Meanwhile, the promise I have made to you, I am providing an alternative for myself to have regular electricity. That is deception, that is distortion of reality. The people will stay in darkness, the man will have regular electricity. So that's political witchcraft. Now, when you go and tell a lie that somebody died, that 3 people died, there was a stampede, and I was watching the journalist asking that commissioner for information in Edo State, where did the people die? Where are their bodies? What news media carried it? I was ashamed that somebody's father can come on television and tell lies to distort reality. Or when they were sharing, first of all, they said when they were sharing the money, the man gave a check. According to Mama Mia, were they cutting the check into pieces and sharing it? You are a liar. You are a liar. You are deceiving the people. And Nigerians, like Galatians, foolish, idiotic people, they will clap like houseflies for any deception, any bewitchment, they clap. Unfortunately, the one of Wiki, when he was talking about Peter Obi, nobody clapped for him. He was just ranting. Now, the next thing is that you said people died. Well, nobody died. You are a liar, and the devil is the father of all liars, and bewitchment is a sign of, it's a devilish act. The next thing, when you falsify election results, you are distorting the wish of the people. You are distorting the will of the people. You are distorting the rights of the people. You are depriving them. That is political witchcraft. Now, I was just imagining the level of development that has taken place in Abia State and the joys a lot of the electorate are currently enjoying in Abia State. If that Professor Oti, the Vice Chancellor of, I think, Federal University of Technology, Owerri, had distorted the results, she would have derailed the development of Abia State. And that would have been obstructionism. That would have been witchcraft. Every professor, every returning officer, every party agent, every policeman, every INEC official, including the ones that announce results at night, that is witchcraft. You are delaying the development of Nigeria. And witchcraft, if they give you money to execute a contract for a hospital in your community and you eat the money, you just practice witchcraft. You have delayed development in your environment. If you help students to cheat in exams, you are practicing witchcraft, because those students will end up as governors who cannot pronounce figures. They will end up as doctors who cannot make the right diagnosis. They will end up as engineers who cannot service vehicles, design anything. So you have brought decay to the society. That is witchcraft. And if you intentionally hate an innocent man, there is witchcraft going on in this country. What is their name? EFCC has investigated Peter Obi right, left, and center. They've not found anything against him. The records are clear. He will tell you, go and verify. And you intentionally hate him. You just hate him. This is a man that is loved by the generality of Nigerians, north, south, east, and west. Imagine his birthday celebration. The people were in the streets. He did not give them money. They were in the streets. I was discussing with somebody who worked with him and said he is an exceptional fellow. And then you just hate a good man. Oh, I've seen witchcraft like that. In a family where somebody is the person who is doing well, one of my seniors at government college, really a professor, he was standing on his own and one of these Yahoo boys reversed his car and crushed him. He subsequently died in hospital after we thought he would recover. And then one day they sent a voice note to me of one of his relatives confessing that she was among those who ganged up to kill Professor. You will say that you are surprised that the doctor is talking about witchcraft. I told you I just saw the shops of witchcraft shops in one of the big streets in London. Can't remember the name when I was walking with my friend. So witchcraft is not something that is not known. If Jesus can talk about, Paul can talk about witchcraft. Witchcraft has been in existence for years, and it is a reality. It's something that you can even study. So that she killed Professor. You will always see that these people who are witches are the ones who are not developing. They are the ones who are very, very unproductive. They are the ones you help or you want to help, and they resist you. That's why the Bible says rebellion is like the sin of witchcraft. Rebellion is like the sin of witchcraft. Rebellion is resistance to authority. Rebellion is resistance to normalcy in some cases. In some cases. So when you see a good man, you see somebody with a track record, verifiable track record, and you say you hate him and you resist him, that's witchcraft. Witchcraft. When I started social media newly, I just saw people who were antagonistic. There are some of them, whether they are paid by some people who hate my guts or paid by politicians, anything, they will just attack you. And me, I'm equally a bad guy. I will attack you. I will attack your father because I'm your father's age mate. I will attack your father. I will rubbish you too. So there's so much political witchcraft going on in our country. It's witchcraft, we are being bewitched. And until we free ourselves from this bewitchment, this country cannot progress. Whether you break Nigeria into local government councils, each of them a nation, the same bewitchment will take place because the average politician does not have your interest at heart. And when somebody who does not have your interest at heart becomes the person you pay attention to, you are bewitched without knowing. You looking at this video now, you might be bewitched without knowing.
So you now watching this video, are you bewitched or not? Because if you are not supporting P2B, then you are bewitched. If you are standing with the governor of Edo State for threatening P2B, then we are what? So you know the answer. So the question is not, are you bewitched or not? Because that's the level we are country gotten to. Where someone can come out in a public space, you know that you are in a public space, and then you have the mind to say that you hate P2B, that you hate so person in a public space, which I've not heard before. And it's not a doubt that P2B is actually a threat to APC. It's very, very clear, and everybody knows that P2B is the greatest enemy of, it's not an enemy, but the greatest threat. Because P2B said that he's not enemy to anybody. That all he wants is a government where the governor, or he wants a country where the government have the interest of the masses at hand. Because what happened in those states is a clear example that the government don't care about what those that leading feels. Because if someone comes to your state and donates so amount of money, what is best is that you call the person and actually thank him for doing a such thing to your state, but rather you are threatening him not to come again and do the good thing to your people, which you are not doing. That's what this man is actually calling witchcraft. Because if you cannot give this person this thing, and then why not preventing someone from giving them this thing? That means you're also hating the person. I don't care if the person is doing well or not. That's also what this man called witchcraft. It's very certain. Because you coming out to say that you hate B2B, that's what this man called witchcraft. You now threatening somebody to not come to your state and do good is also witchcraft, because you are not doing the good to them. Because assuming that the governor is donating money to the schools is a different case, but he is not doing it, and then he's stopping someone from doing it. Exactly what this man called witchcraft. He asked a question at the end: are you a witchcraft? You watching this video? Because if you don't want the progress of your friend, of your brother, you are also among what this man is calling witchcraft. And he said that even if they break this country into local governments to be a nation, that it's not going to go into war because of this, what is called witchcraft. The hatred is witchcraft. The being envious of someone's prosperity is witchcraft. Exactly what this man have explained is what APC government are doing, because they don't care about what the masses are going through. They don't care if you're hungry or not. All they care about is they want to remain in power. They want to use the power to keep torturing those that are following them. Exactly what they're doing, and that's what they're doing. But let me go to the video and talk in the comment section. I will pick that up in my next video.